Hello, this is Kate from dailytarotgirl.com, and this is your weekly tarot card reading. For this week's reading, I'm going to use the Universal Waite tarot deck. It's a deck that I have this deck, I enjoy using it, but I never ever use it for these weekly readings for some reason. I think because I think that it will be too boring or something. I don't know. So I decided to branch away from what I usually do and use this deck. Okay, so I'm going to draw 3 cards. Each card is going to represent a different portion of the week ahead. So the first card will be Monday, Tuesday, second card Wednesday, Thursday, last card Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Okay, so I want to get an overview of the week ahead. I want to get kind of a snapshot of what we can look forward to. So the card for Monday and Tuesday is 5 of Wands. Okay, so 5 of Wands is all about competition, and you might find yourself in a situation where you're in a group. Maybe this is at work, maybe this is with your friends or your family. You're in some kind of situation where there's a lot of squabbling and a lot of competition. People are trying to be heard. Everyone has maybe a different opinion or a different will. This is kind of like a battle of wills where everyone wants something different, or they think they want something different. And you may find yourself getting sucked into this conflict. So be aware of that. Be aware of getting sucked into drama and conflict at the beginning of the week. And I think your role here is to almost act as, I want to say like as mediator. I think you're going to be the voice of calm and the voice of reason in this group. And the thing to remember is that on some level, everyone in this situation wants the same thing. But I don't think people really realize it yet. They think they want something different. And I think that one thing you can do to kind of help smooth over this situation and help work through it is to help everyone really get clear on what it is that they want, and then bring everyone together through that. Because I think ultimately everyone kind of they want harmony, they want to cooperate, ultimately. So that's kind of an interesting way to start off the beginning of the week. Actually, I'm going to turn this card over. I'm going to go back to the 5 of Wands. Another thing that this can represent is inner conflict. So you may not experience conflict with other people this week, but you might experience conflict within yourself. So, maybe one part of yourself wants one thing, and it's going to be competing and battling it out with another part of yourself that wants something else. So as an example, like part of me wants to work hard and get things done and create things, and then another part of me wants to be lazy and wants to just relax and not do anything. So I find that those two parts of myself are often kind of battling it out. Okay, it also could represent the battling out of the part of yourself that thinks you should do something and the part of yourself that wants to do something else. Okay, so Wednesday and Thursday, we've got the 10 of Pentacles. I often see the 10 of Pentacles as being a business type card. Like it has to do with commerce and work and business and making money. There's a couple things that stand out to me. One thing that stands out to me with this card is the theme of inauthenticity. So these people on the card, they're in the marketplace, they're talking, maybe they're bartering or they're making some kind of business deal, and they aren't really necessarily their true selves. They might be acting really cheerful or acting confident or acting a certain way, but they aren't necessarily being authentic. And I think that a lot of us feel that in order to make money or in order to be successful at something, we need to not let our true selves show through. So we need to always put on that professional veneer and behave professionally and always be, on the ball, always be perhaps cheery or optimistic, or always, have this sort of polished demeanor. And I think that this card is really speaking to that part of ourselves that believes this. And I think it's challenging you to actually tune into yourself and really understand or get that message that actually you can be your authentic self and actually channel that authentic self and still be successful and still make money. You aren't going to die, you're not going to not survive if you are your authentic self. I think a lot of us have that deeply ingrained fear that your survival depends on you acting and kind of putting up a front or towing the line. And as soon as you stop doing that and just be authentic, then you might, get fired or lose your job, or people won't buy your things that you have for sale. So I think that's just kind of an interesting theme of the week. And moving on to the end of the week, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, we've got the Ace of Cups. Ace of Cups is all about a new beginning, a fresh start, particularly where relationships and friendships are concerned. And it's also a fresh start when it comes to feelings and emotions. So if you have been really struggling with blocked feelings and blocked emotions, the Ace of Cups can symbolize a releasing, kind of like a letting go and a flowing of emotions. So becoming unstuck. And when you become unstuck emotionally, it has like a ripple effect, and it ripples into other areas of your life. So when you let go of emotional blocks, you might find your finances opening up and getting better and becoming unstuck. You might find your work, your business getting better, your career getting better. You might find, relationships getting better, including the relationship that you have with yourself. So that's kind of what I see with the Ace of Cups. I think there's going to be opportunities for working through emotional issues and emotional blocks this weekend. At the same time, I think that there's also going to be opportunities to really express yourself and express your love and appreciation to those around you. And I think that, it makes me think of like gratitude journals and kind of expressing your gratitude towards someone. And one interesting exercise in this is to think of a person who you really admire or who has had a profound effect on you. And it could be someone that you know personally in your life, like a family member, a friend, or it could be someone in your community, or it could be a celebrity or an artist or something like that. And write a letter to that person and let them know how much they have influenced you and affected you. And that's a really cool gratitude exercise. Okay, I'm gonna look at all of these cards together. Seeing if anything stands out. To me, it seems like there's going to be some challenges when it comes to interacting with others. So perhaps interacting with others in like a business work type setting, or interacting just with people in general, like friends, family, stuff like that. I think there's going to be some challenges. And one of those challenges is to be your authentic self the entire time. That's one thing that's going to be challenging for you. And to see eye to eye with others and to pursue harmony even if you don't agree with the other person. I think those are a couple of things that might come up for us. And then at the same time, we have this beautiful Ace of Cups. So I think that there's a lot of opportunity for emotional growth and letting go of any blocks and just letting things flow. And I think that a lot of fresh starts and opportunities are going to present themselves on the weekend, particularly where maybe romance is concerned, relationships, and artistic expression. So that has been your weekly tarot card reading. My name is Kate. I'm from dailytarotgirl.com, and thank you so much for watching. And as always, I always invite you to share your own interpretations of these cards. So if you have something you'd like to add, please feel free to let me know in the comments below. And thanks again for watching. Have a wonderful week.